we're going to look at a number of things from the book of Hosea, right out of the Hebrew Bible. And you will find that this ancient seer understood very well who was involved in this great work. You're looking at the symbols of Freemasonry as it's associated with their ancient Egyptian origins, the building of great temples, the building of great stone structures. But it goes further than that, because the Masons themselves become the tools. They're symbolizing themselves as these tools committed to the great work. We're going to find a direct relationship with the understanding of these tools in the book of Hosea. As he describes Ephraim, you need to realize that Ephraim represents English, Egyptian, Templar origin Freemasonry. And then think about the tool that they're using to symbolize themselves while we read from chapter 10 of the book of Hosea, verse 12. Ephraim compasseth me about with lies, and the house of Israel with deceit. But Judah yet ruleth with God, and is faithful with the saints. Now the Judah is the church. It's the believers in Jesus Christ, of which Hosea is ultimately talking about. As you can see, his vision goes further in his understanding with Ephraim. You should understand that his vision also goes further with the symbolism of Judah as being the believers, meaning faithful, with the saints regarding Jesus Christ. The same saints that are talked about in Revelation that are under the altar saying, How long, O Lord, worthy and true, must we wait for these wicked to be judged? And then the Lord says to them, until the last one is killed in my name. So Ephraim is being representative of this murder that they plan to commit, this killing, this great sacrifice, which is going to further time up with what I think is chapter 34 of the book of Isaiah, that sacrifice in Basra that has everything to do with Idume. And Idume is a unification of Edom and Judea. Edom means Gentile. Judea represents Judah, or the believers in Jesus Christ. In other words, they're saying the believers in Jesus Christ are the Gentiles. They are non-believing in this Yahweh, this God of both good and evil, because Yahweh is now vengeful, angry, and wrathful, as well is supposed to be good to Israel. He's double. Yahweh's further symbolized as Baphomet, the goat, which Gotham City, the place of Batman's origin, represents mythical goat. Gotham literally means mythical goat. So Yahweh is double. Yahweh, further symbolized in ancient Hebrew, is synonymous with the moon. The moon is double. Have you ever heard the expression, the dark side of the moon? Well, we only see from Earth, from our view, our material perception, we only realize that the moon has a singular bright side. Well, that's what they've been teaching the Christians and the Jews that have become deluded to imagine that Yahweh, even though you see him symbolized with anger, wrath, vengeance, darkness, they want you to think that he's still representative of all light. But what's hidden to you is the dark side of the moon, or the dark side of this Yahweh, the androgyny of this Baphomet, who is now proclaiming the use through the serpent of this knowledge of good and evil. And Ephraim has taken the bait, hook, line, and sinker. So all of this begins to make sense with what I'm telling you if you can understand what Hosea is saying. Talking of Ephraim, you have plowed wickedness, ye have reaped iniquity, ye have eaten the fruit of lies, from the serpent, because thou didst trust in thy way, in the multitude of thy mighty men. Who are the mighty men? The sons of God from Genesis 6. It's telling you what I was telling you, that Ephraim has trusted in the lies of these ancient mighty men, tempted by this fruit of the serpent.